Just waiting for everything to give me an okay that we are streaming. Um, TikTok says we're live.
Cool.
And we are now live all the way across the board. So TikTok is there, uh, YouTube is there, and so is the Stitch, Twitch.
Damn. We on all those? Damn.
Yeah. Yep. So we are everywhere that we want to be.
Outstanding.
So
How you been, man?
I've been good. How about you, sir? I know it's been a few weeks since and a lot's been going on. So let's catch everybody
Yeah.
let's catch everybody else up on what's going on with this. So so what's
Uh,
tell us what's new with you.
um, I'm moving to Texas. Back to San Antonio.
Moving or
I
you've already relocated?
I I am somewhat relocated. Mm, I I rented a truck. Um, Packed it up. Lost some of my shit on the way. Some stuff just flew out. Um, yeah, I don't even know what. A lot of my shoes are gone, sadly.
Wait,
Uh, what's up?
so you lost all this shit or somebody stole it while you were in your move?
No. It flew out on the highway.
How?
Um, one of the ratchet straps came loose. I don't know.
Ouch.
Yeah,
So
tell me
so
about it, man.
so how much stuff did
Uh,
you actually lose?
Honestly, I have no idea, and I won't know until I actually like
You
go
really
through
get
everything. Because I literally drove um 1,800 miles in about 4 days. Um, that's only on the road. That's only highway. Not including, you know, from the pickup point to the place where I was staying. Then loaded up the truck, all that shit, man. It was it was not great. Um, and sadly, like I said, I lost that stuff. It was like a whole box of like all my shoes. Well, not all my shoes, but a lot of my shoes. Um, what's it called? I was stressing, man. Like on the way down there, um, I stressed out so much, dude. I actually called my friend that I'm moving in with, and I told her to take a $200 Uber to go pick me up 3 hours away because I could not fucking drive anymore. Dude. Like my mind was just shot, man.
I can imagine.
Um, and then I get there. We get there. Well, she comes and picks me up. We get to her place. I unload the truck by myself. I set up somewhat what I could, the living room and the kitchen and all that stuff, so that my shit isn't like just all over the place. And then I ended up passing out from sheer exhaustion in uh in one of my chairs, one of my like living room chairs. Pass out, and I wake up. We went to go eat, and then I hit the road again, man. And I drove all the way back up. Um, Took some naps, man, because I had to. My mind just couldn't fucking do it. Um, After a while, man, those fucking the highway lines just become like a fucking visual, um,
You
like
you can hypnotize yourself
yeah,
by
there you go. That's exactly what it was, man. I was just like, oh my god, now you have no idea how many times I fucking swerved like out of the fucking man, like on the way down there, right around, I think it was right around the like just reaching the end, like the Colorado New Mexico border. I ended up falling asleep and I woke up and I was in a ditch
oh
and
shit.
I almost hit the fucking concrete divider. and I swerved out of that fucking ditch, man. I swear to God, it must have looked like a fucking action movie because like that truck just fucking boom came. Like it was, yeah, it was pretty bad, man. Luckily, I did not get charged for anything, any, whatever. I returned the truck in one piece, and um, it's just hell, man. And I had a friend that like offered to drive me down there, um, but I jumped the gun. I rented this truck, hauled ass, you know what I mean, like hauled everything, not everything, but most everything. And then I'm not driving anymore. Like fuck that. Like I'm not fucking driving 14 fucking hours one way. So I told him no, thank you, and I already bought my airline ticket. Now here is here's the kicker, man. Um, I rented a truck. I told you that a couple, well, about a month and a half ago. My wallet was stolen.
Uh-huh.
Remember? Yeah. So I still don't have my wallet. I still don't have my ID. And so Turo, Turo is this app where um, you rent vehicles from normal people, and they had my information. So I went ahead and went through them. But little did I know, they require you to take a picture of your ID, not using your gallery. So you have to use a camera and your camera, and then you have to take a selfie of you holding your ID. And so what did Bob do? What did Big Bad 808 do? He went first to the Walmart photo kiosk, printed out a
Oh wow.
picture of my ID, cut it out as perfectly as possible, and then presented that. And I just kind of like whatever. It worked because I rented the truck. Now here is my conundrum. Will TSA let me on the plane?
Um.
Now, last year when my best friend came up, when I flew her up to come visit, she lost her ID at my friend's place, and he found it weeks later, right? But they let her on with a prescription bottle with her name on it and a credit card.
Well. Um. As long as you have a picture copy of your ID and some other type of identification, you should be fine.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. I think I'll be good. So, I mean, I already bought the ticket. So I fly out Saturday morning. I'll be in San Antonio at like 1 in the afternoon.
So where are you now?
Denver. I'm back
So
in Denver. Yeah.
there's so many questions
I
that
had to,
I.
well, I had to come return the truck.
Okay.
So, you know,
Dude, I would have been like almost like good with a one way shit. I would like how much for a one way U haul, you know?
so the thing is, it was going to be like 1,200 for a U-Haul.
Oh shit.
Um, Actually, no, I think 1,400 for a U-Haul. 1,200 was for a Penske truck, which I had a fucking horrible time coming up the first time with a Penske truck. Um, they ended up refunding my entire fucking purchase with them because it was just bullshit, man. Um, so it was going to be 1,200 for a Penske, 1,400 for a U-Haul, 2,000 for pods, the smallest fucking pod, 2 grand. So I was just like, mm-mm.
I'm almost
So my
thinking
initial,
about how much time would that have saved you if you got a pod and flew out and just waited for your pod.
oh, next time, bet you better fucking believe that I am gonna fucking get a pod. I'm not gonna fucking do this bullshit again, man. Fuck that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It was bullshit. It was bullshit. Um, I did not enjoy it at all. It was hell on my body, um, on my mind, man. Like, I'm just. I'm just fucking,
Oh no,
you know.
there's nothing easy about a move or relocating yourself, especially when you're like 1,800 miles. I've been lucky that
Hmm.
my commutes in my life have been only about 300 or so miles, three about 400 miles
Oh
max.
yeah, shit. Yeah,
So it was
that ain't shit, man.
relatively easy. So no complaints at all, none at all. Um,
Yeah.
I'll just I'll tell you what I've been up to the last couple of weeks. I decided to get the brand idea to update my computer. Um,
Right.
so so I traded my old one in, took it down to the Apple Store in Jacksonville, spent the day down,
Okay.
did a good day trip with the partner, and just hung out for a little while. Um, Honestly, it was a great deal because I only paid $75 out of pocket uh,
What?
to update my
Damn.
because with Apple you can trade your shit in. So I had an old iPhone that I traded in. I got $350 out of that. I got almost
Okay.
$200 out of my I have the Mac Mini that I traded in. So that was almost 500 something dollars right there. All I do is basically pay a difference of like $75. I got a brand new computer.
Damn. That's about us, man.
And I bought that Mini when I was in 2001. To 2021. So I had about 3 4 years. Again, I'll keep this for about the same amount of
Nice.
time, and so I can't maybe if I decide to update it the next time, I'll pay a little bit more and get a better one. I don't know.
Yeah. Shit, man. That's badass. So.
So I still haven't loaded everything up. So if everybody's watching, you won't see the flashy logos or anything. You're just going to see us on a bed of black. So unfortunately, that's just what it's going to be today until I get everything set back up. Um, but also, just yesterday, I got braces. So I am not talking a whole lot, or if you're paying any attention, you notice that I'm talking a lot funnier today. I'm very deliberate in what I'm saying, and it's taking a lot just to not cut my jaw.
Well, I think you're doing just fine, and I think you're overthinking things, and you probably think that it's a lot worse than it actually is.
No, I am feeling the cuts in my jaw right now.
No, no. Now that part I do get. What I was talking about is like you're talking and all that stuff. I think it's fine.
Yeah. So once I'm done here, I'll gargle with peroxide, to
Hmm.
sort of heal a little bit. They were telling
I
me to put
remember
the wax on. Do I put the wax on the braces or do I put the wax on my lips?
on the braces. On the
Okay,
braces.
okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't stick on.
That's
You
what I
know.
figured. I said it's not sticking on my lips, so I might just put. But also, I did not want it to stick on the braces and I not be able to get off the braces.
Um, I think it's easy to get off. Just make sure that it's like enough to. Cool. Just make sure that it's enough to like make like to cover the whole thing, like thick enough, and that way you can just like peel it off and shit. You know, or get a mouth guard.
I had them all out on a little bit, but I just ate and
Oh,
so
gotcha.
I really did. So I took it off to eat, and I took it off to do this because that you talk about the braces being in the way. That's even more in the
Hmm.
way.
Yeah, no, I know.
2 years, I'll have a beautiful. So by the time I turn 50, I'll have a beautiful new smile.
All right, all right, all right.
So
Very good. Good for you, man. I mean, it sucks. Like, it sucks as a kid, man. Like now as an adult, I can just imagine, dude.
I mean, would I rather do it now as an adult or as a kid? I don't know. It's not one of those things that I really. I was poor as a kid, so guess what? More, I was on Medicaid, so guess what? They would have paid for it anyway, so it's nothing.
Yeah. No. I get you. I get you. The only reason I got him as a kid was because my uncle was a dentist, and he was, he had it in with all the other dentists, and so like you know, we had
Trading
my mom
services.
got a good deal.
Traded
Yeah,
services. Yeah. So, but
pretty
yeah.
much.
So basically, people ask me why did I do it? Number one, um,
Hmm.
they said you have a great smile, and I'm like, yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. But honestly, it's one of those things that has been one of those things that's been a thorn in my side for years. So it's one of those things I wanted to change about myself. It's like it's not.
Yeah.
Yes, it's cosmetic. Uh, yes and no. It's cosmetic, yes, and will it help me overall with my dental
Oh
care?
yeah, definitely.
Yes, because
Yeah.
I have overlapping teeth in the bottom, so it's hard keeping them suckers clean and everything, and cleaning behind them and everything. So that's always a plus there. And then once I'm past that part, and two, it was so, and it's different, if I want to make changes about myself, let me make one small change at a time.
Yeah.
This is something that I'll be invested in for the next 2 years.
Yeah.
So and
And
it's in the long run I'll be happy, but but right now it's just that slight discomfort.
yeah. Let me ask you, man. Do you think we'll still be doing this in 2 years,
Who knows?
or will your braces outlive the bearable journey?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I, I I I would love to say that anything would outlast my braces. I want to outlive my braces, so hell, that's also a plus. Last thing I want to
Yeah.
do is die with metal in my mouth. So it's like I'm like you go to the
Yeah.
grave, you go to the grave with still in debt over braces that you should have had taken off. So people over at TikTok don't go. No, we're not talking about unaliving anybody or myself. This is just a general conversation. So don't get your panties in a wad. But no, I would love to say that yes, this will outlive my braces. Um, is my heart still in it? Yes.
Yeah.
So it's just but I'm just as of lately I've been just so extremely tired,
Yeah.
and when you're that tired with stress and everything from your day-to-day job, the one that pays the bill, you
Yeah.
sort of have to give into that versus this sometimes. But again, it's just all I can do is do one day at a time.
Yeah. Definitely, man. I get you.
So
Oh,
we've talked about all that stuff. So anything interesting in the news lately? Anything you've been watching TV lately?
I've been fucking moving, bro. I haven't seen shit.
So
Hmm.
I was just reading about one of the guys from Practical Jokers uh, canceled his tour after essay allegations.
What? Oh shit, dude.
Yeah, Joe Gatto from Impractical Jokers. He has him,
Really?
him and his three buddies. They do Impractical Jokers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so he just canceled his tour. And honestly, I would love to see what's going to happen with the guys with this, if they're going to do any more shows with all of this going on.
Damn, that sucks, dude. Um, Trump signed an order in order to reshape how elections in the U.S. are run. Is it constitutional?
Oh God.
What?
No, it is. I've been trying to stay away from politics this for so, but I can't avoid it. It's okay. Um, what
Um,
we understand what's trying to happen, so but we as people can't let it happen.
so here's the change. He restructured the way Americans can register to vote and when they can cast their ballots. After the president signed his executive order Tuesday calling for broad election changes, such as proof of citizenship for voter registration and an election day return deadline for mailed ballots. Election officials, state attorneys general, and legal experts said it would face legal challenges for encroaching on state powers outlined in the U.S. Constitution.
Yep, he's doing the most right now to see what he can get to stick.
Yeah,
He is doing whatever he can to see what sticks, and it's not going to because he what is he going to do? Sue the states? The states are still going to run things the way they run them, but you just can't tell. Now you're saying what is it you want to do? You want to tell them that hey, you can or you can't do it. All right, but you left it
yeah,
up to the states for doing it so long. If its power is provided to the state by the Constitution, then you can't take that away by a stroke of your pen. You can't take away rights by the stroke of a pen. It's just like
yeah,
he's finding out how hard it is to fire people that are government employees um, because he wants to cut staff. Why are you cutting staff? You're just hobbling the United. You're hobbling people. You're hobbling the processes. Why?
yeah.
So
In other
so
news, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
so no, it's just I know it's sad what he's doing to people, and because I've had friends that work for the government that have been told that y'all have to return back to the office, y'all have to do this,
Mhm.
that, the other, or um, and given this ultimatum that says that you can, if you voluntarily resign now, you can get paid for 8 months. You get paid up to 8 additional months, but it's also stipulation saying that it can be avoided at any time. So what are you going to do? Pay him for 4 months and renege on the other 4 months or a couple months? He's proven that he can't be trusted and stuff like this. So
Mhm.
you don't fuck with. I mean, but guess what? You're still paying these people for 8 months
Yeah.
because they took the order to quit. The severance package. They took the severance package. Guess what?
Right. Right. Right.
Would I rather just tell people that hey, in 6 months, you won't have a job, but I'll let you go ahead and work out your time, try to find something until or up until time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That allows people options instead of saying hey that a couple of days from now you're not going to have a job.
Right. Yeah. Well, shit, man.
So but
Um.
you're about to say something and I cut you off and I do apologize.
No. 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 You're good. You're good, man. I cut you off actually first. Sorry about that. But in other news, I can't even believe this. But 30 years after Selena's death, Yolanda Saldivar is now eligible for parole. Can you fucking believe it's been 30 fucking years, dude?
It feels like 30 years because I it was 98 when the movie came out. I was barely 21, 22 when the movie came out. So
It was 95 when she got killed. Um, I was a sophomore in high school.
I
I
just
was walking down the the hallway to my next class, and I remember everyone started talking about it.
yeah, I in 95 I was graduating that year. So when did she die pass in 95?
Um, it was I think it was April or March or April.
April 16th. Oh my God, she no, she's born April 16th. She died March 31st, 95.
She died when?
March 31st, 1995.
Wow.
She was about to turn 24 years old when she got shot.
Yup.
So
Crazy, man.
so yeah, she died 6 days from my birthday. So her anniversary, her death is coming up. So
Yeah. That's right. Your birthday's coming up.
yeah, my
Wait,
birthday's
April 4th?
5th
5th.
next Saturday.
Cool,
So
man. Shit. My
we
mom just
official.
turned 74
Oh wow,
on Friday, this past Friday.
she's an Aries as well,
Yeah.
huh? No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so was my dad. My dad was April 3rd.
Oh well. So yeah, yes, they get along. So how explosive was the relationship?
Oh my God. So much. So much. But in the end, he made up for it, man. My dad made up for it. My dad um went above and beyond, man. I can't say anything bad, man. He really did make up for everything, dude.
Because Aries tend to be a little bit hot headed. So two Aries can
No,
balance. They can balance each other. I mean, come on now.
they did in the end, but in the beginning, holy shit.
No, it takes a minute before things to really iron itself out. You know.
Oh, I know. I lived it.
So yeah yeah, I didn't hear about her story until 3 years later, 95 or 98, when the
Mm,
movie was released. Really taken way too young.
yeah. Yeah. See, for us, it was like because her hometown in Corpus Christi is like 2.5 hours from my hometown,
Yeah.
and she was always doing shows in Laredo. So I actually saw her live at the carnival, like one of the shows in the carnival. When I was like, shit, man, I must have been like 9 or 10 years old, dude. Maybe even something like that, man.
So in the movie, you were that little girl with her parents dancing when
Oh,
she was
shut the
like,
fuck up.
no, I kid, I kid.
That was me.
Uh,
Hmm.
I didn't. At least I didn't say you're the first ones that came to the show. One of the little girls that came to the show, the bustier though.
I know, right? At least you didn't say that.
Hey, I am somewhat nice, what I want to be.
It's debatable.
I know. All right. So one thing I have not asked about, which is I'm bound to ask,
What's that?
what's going on in so you've had all this time to travel, to drive to Texas, fly back to Denver. What have you had time to de-stress
Um,
while on the road?
I refuse to answer that on the basis of self-incrimination.
You know what?
I will not incriminate myself.
Uh,
No, actually, no, I haven't, man. I haven't. I've been so fucking stressed, dude. Like, I really haven't done shit, man. It has been
so
very boring
so
lately.
from the doctor, take a moment, de-stress, and get yourself some get your mind right. Post nut clarity,
I
get
know,
some post
I
nut
know. I
clarity
need to.
is an amazing thing. So get some, even if it's by your own hand, get some PNC in your life.
You know, it's never going to be by my own hand.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. If you, I mean,
It
knowing
hasn't been. It hasn't been lately.
it's like knowing you have plenty of options. So I don't.
Mm.
You always have
Hmm.
options. So
You know, somewhat. One or two,
one or two,
or
sure,
17.
sure, Jan.
Speaking of Jan, she went with me. Um, I told you I got my dog back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jan is in San Antonio right now. Um, she is waiting for me. Um, that was, man, like I couldn't even fucking drive, like, because she was like all up on me. She just didn't want to fucking like, she didn't want to stay in the passenger seat. And then of course, like I had the truck packed, man, like completely. So it was like she had like a tiny little space like for her to like lie down, So mm,
Yeah, we're the same way. When you take the dogs, Snuffles, if we travel with Snuffles, he wants to be in my lap or while I'm driving, and
hmm
I'm like, sweetie, I need you to lay down in the back.
yeah,
Um, if we're like on a straightaway where we're just cruising, he's fine. But the moment we
hmm
start doing stop and go, he's up.
hmm yeah, yeah, shit, man. Yeah, it was an ordeal to get through, man. Just give me one sec, man. Hello. Oh,
So, to be nice, I'm gonna mute him so he does, so we don't have to listen to his conversation.
sorry about that.
No, it's no biggie, no problem. I just wanted to make sure we didn't listen into your conversation accidentally.
Nah, nah, you good.
Um, uh, what time is it? We're just about 8:32. Honestly, I need to
If
get
you want
back
to
to.
cut it short,
It's not that I need. I want to
you're,
cut it short because I just need to get my mouth a rest because it is.
you're good, man. Because I'm actually like on low battery now. I didn't bring my charger or anything. So plus I need to get going as well, man. I got some other stuff to do today.
Awesome, awesome,
Hold on.
awesome. So, but I just wanted us to get something on the books today. Even though my mouth is still, I'm being cut right now as we speak. Um,
Yeah.
so I need to give it a rest. So, and not do anything for the rest of the night. So, but Bob, as always, it's been great. We will see y'all hopefully again next week.
Yes, sir.